comes alive. These hallowed grounds will witness three-time champions Mumbai Indians playing host to the reigning champions Chennai Super Kings. Dhoni, Rohit, Raina, Bumrah, all the stars in the blockbuster tonight, and everyone has their role to play, including the fans who are marching on towards the Wankhede. That we have for you here on Maruti Suzuki Cricket Live. Kevin Peterson, Brendan McCullum and KP, you were here last year when CSK took on MI at the Wankhede. That was intense.
It is. It's just the kind of rivalry, and I think the pre-show there talked about it, or the lead into our show talked about the rivalry, talked about how big a game it is, and you can see that by the intensity at which these guys are turning up and practicing.
That over the years have been battling for supremacy, one or the other. This is a rivalry that was born before even the first ball was bowled in the IPL. Just imagine it all started there before the gavel came down. KP, what are you most looking forward to tonight?
I'm looking forward to the wicket. I'm looking forward to the wicket purely from a CSK perspective. CSK are generally a really good bowling unit in the spin department. And this wicket here is a bouncy wicket. You can get some elevation. You just hit it up, it seems to go.
Exactly what the fans would be expecting as well. They want to see some fireworks today, don't they? They want to possibly take a little bit of cover. But this is what it's about, whether it's the bragging rights amongst the fans, whether it is the scars that you carry from the previous encounters. When the players walk out tonight, they will carry with them the memories of the years gone by. Mumbai Indians, they'd be looking to defend their fortress today, won't they? Maybe, just maybe, they hold the edge. But you do remember what happened the last time they played at the Wankhede. But look at that. Just imagine.
You go and play. You have to identify your home ground as 75–80%. You've got to get all those points. So the conversations there were, guys, we're back at home. We have to win this. We cannot afford for them to go 5-0. We've got to get a start this evening.
And we want to erase what happened last season in the opener, but as a captain...
Whilst they're formidable at home themselves, they can actually travel because they're quite adaptable with their squad. Yeah. However, the Mumbai Indians, they do possess some world-class players who can win a game on their own. Rohit Sharma, look to Rohit Sharma tonight, in my opinion, to really stand up and lead this team strongly. If he's able to do that, then even all the strength and experience of CSK may not be quite enough.
Oh, well said. Well, look, the fans are getting into it, so we're going to get into it as well. Because when it comes to these encounters, there are at least 3 of these players in action today that would have swapped jerseys. Imagine that situation. That's where it really tests the loyalties of the fans at stage, doesn't it, as well? Because they would want to know who they want to support. Slinga Malinga is one of them who is back. UKP, who are the 2 men in action today?
I think Quinton de Kock from the Mumbai Indians perspective. I think that Rohit Sharma has the pressure of leading the team and obviously getting the runs. But I think Quinton de Kock has that seniority role within that opening partnership to go out there and make a contribution. And not just to make a contribution, but make a match-winning contribution. And then from the CSK side, I'm going to have to go with Harbhajan. He's coming back here. He played here for however many years. He's got so many wickets here. He understands the ground here. He understands the dimensions. I've even seen him score runs here. I've even seen him score runs.
Oh, fair enough. Then as many as 3 players really are in that. So there you go, the hitman and Mumbai Indians, they will be batting first. That's what the home fans want to see as both these teams get set for this biggest rivalry. But the warm-up to this, the practice to this, just started, as you know, a few days ago. Yes, they're rivals, but there is camaraderie between these 2 teams, as we saw, we kept our eyes on them in Star Trek.
To drop 1 batsman and have batting down to 6, because when you're depending so heavily with your bowling on Hardik, who's gone for plenty of runs. Krunal Pandya on a particular night can go as well. McClenaghan, today Behrendorff is playing, which is interesting. So I'd like to see them playing with one specialist bowler. I thought Rahul Chahar is coming in place of Mayank Markande, in place of a batsman, but he's coming in place of Markande. So slightly disappointed. I'd like to see more specialist bowler and more specialist batsmen.
Well, a rivalry like this, you got to see brother versus brother, Chahar versus Chahar. But I tell you what, Rohit Sharma will of course be a key man today. Let's find out what our Asian Paints game plan against him will be. The hitman Rohit Sharma up against Deepak Chahar. Because for Chennai Super Kings, MS has used him right at the top throughout. His dot ball percentage is so high, batsmen can't seem to score against him. So how
two of their very important, valuable batsmen right there at the top. So Rohit Sharma will always be a little wary of taking too many risks. Same with Quinton de Kock. So my suggestion is send somebody up the order, somebody like a Krunal Pandya, somebody to just take Chahar on. He's bowled 8 overs on the trot in 2 matches, conceded just 39 runs. And that's got to change. You can't allow a bowler like him to, bowl in that fashion.
Well, I tell you, those two, when it comes to Rohit Sharma, Quinton de Kock, as Sanjay mentioned, they come off 250-plus partnerships. And what they've done, KP, is set the stage for someone like a Yuvraj Singh, also coming back to the Wankhede 8 years on, special memories, special team, and he's in the zone this time around, Yuvraj Singh. So we know he's targeted the spinners. What will he do against Chennai Super Kings? He certainly has his game face on. They won't. In fact, walking into this ground at the Wankhede, at least 8 that remain from 8 years and 1 day ago, the greatest triumph, one of the greatest triumphs that Indian cricket has seen. And that brings us to our Volta School Facts. Okay, let's get straight into it. This battle royale. Let's talk about the 22 men that will be walking out today. Mumbai Indians will be batting first. It's been put out there. When you look at the Mumbai Indians 11, first and foremost, we're enjoying ourselves here at the Wankhede with Brendan McCullum by my side, the former CSK man dressed in blue today, which is why I had to give you a little bit of company. But Pandya power towards the end. He's been playing this role for Mumbai Indians. He's propelled them to 170. What about some of those shots, Brendan?
Yeah, that was unbelievable. Look, it might be a little bit of that
It's all about. You're taking on one of your biggest rivals here. MS Dhoni has all these bowlers at his disposal. You've got to attack someone like a Bravo. It's not the easiest thing to do, but they've done it this time round.
Yeah, absolutely. And Bravo's been exceptional this year, being able to close out the Chennai bowling innings. And they obviously identified today that, Pollard knows him so well, and Pandya sets up so well against the fuller ball, and he knew that he couldn't go pace off. Every now and then when you're bowling at the death, you're going to get met, and Bravo today unfortunately got met. Be interesting to see how the Mumbai bowlers bowl, especially a great leader, but his calm presence of mind to be able to get his team across the lines, unbelievable. The only thing I would say is they don't want to they don't want to have to make him do too much, because every now and then you're going to fall short if you're asked to do it time and time again. The Chennai batters, look, they're very experienced. They've got some proper players in their lineup, but they can't expect MS Dhoni to do it all the time for them.
There's a touch of dew. It's going to be easier to chase.
Yeah, and I think that's why the CSK decided that they wanted to chase, because the dew does come into play here. So Mumbai's, they're going to have to get early wickets.
Well, exactly, and that's what Mumbai Indians would want to do in this sort of encounter. It is most definitely the best versus the best. It's the biggest rivalry that we've been anticipating. And Rohit, welcome to Maruti Suzuki Cricket Live. It is the 100th win for Mumbai Indians, the first team to do that in the IPL, and it's such an honor to have you here, Mrs. Neeta Ambani. I mean, first and foremost, before we get to that, ma'am, just look at those pictures. Hardik Pandya, what a blitz from him today.
Absolutely. He's played his heart out today for Mumbai Indians. He came and took 3 wickets and hit 25 runs. And what an all-rounder performance by him.
25 of just 8. We're seeing this from, and look at the wickets, I mean, of MS Dhoni and Jadeja as well. But what a journey it's been for teams like this. And when you have a look at this graphics, 100 wins now for Mumbai against Chennai Super Kings. Your 50th win came against Chennai Super Kings.
Yes, it's a 50th
Your
win
100th has come against them.
Yes.
There's something about this rivalry. It's for the fans when your players step out there.
For me, I think MS Dhoni is a captain that I respect.
Who've come to see you and your team, a message for them today.
Oh, Mumbai Indians fans are the best. Go east or west, Mumbai Indians fans are the best. And really, I love the blue Paltan where they come and cheer for Mumbai. And thank you for always being with Mumbai. And they are actually our 12th men.
Oh, they definitely are. Thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations on the 100th win. I'll let you go celebrate with the boys today. And on that note, we'll just have a look at our Maruti Suzuki top moves. Berendorf, that was just the start that Mumbai Indians needed.
And it's not surprising, Mayanti. I've seen him on many an occasion in Australia. I played against him in the Big Bash. And he's somebody that you talk about, that ability to get the ball up there, to get wickets. It's to also get the extra bit of bounce. And there was a little bit of grass covering on this evening's wicket, and it was a wonderful selection. I think it was an amazing selection.
And that's just it goes. We expected a high-octane challenge. KP is still with me. Just speaking about Hardik Pandya, I mean, no surprise really that he's our thumbs-up charge performance of the day, because 25 of just 8 deliveries, and he's kind of been doing that continuously. His strike rate is really high.
Margin for error with the bowler, where he's used to bowling the Yorker. He can sort of pick the ball up like he did there. He played that one pickup shot. To a guy who would have stand on his popping crease, that would have been a perfect Yorker. Hardik Pandya. So not only is he talented, he's also got a bit of brains for batting. Get him up the order. I asked Pollard about it as well in the post-match, and he hums and haws. I don't agree with it. I just don't.
But tell me this, Rohit Sharma also knows how to use him really well. But he said that, look, I had a situation, I wanted to give my ball to the seamers because I knew Dhoni was there. And then he comes in and picks up 2 crucial wickets in an over.
Yeah, he's a good captain. He understands the game of cricket. He understands the game of T20s. And he's...
The end, it really is your captain that leads from the front, even if you didn't manage to do so with the bat. He managed to do it on the field. I go back to what Rohit Sharma said in that post-match presentation, saying that with the dew, 170 at a Wankhede wicket. Is there still a little dew? Yep, there is.
Yeah,
there's quite a bit.
Yeah.
He said, I had to go down to my bowler. So just at the start, giving it to Berendorf and kind of... You know, we haven't seen a collapse in Chennai Super Kings of late in the first 3 games that they played, but we didn't see those partnerships being able to be built today. Yeah. And no glue, no nothing like that. He's just got such an art for doing that.
Yeah, he does. He's just a good all-round cricketer. He understands the pace of the game. He knows the dimensions of this field. He picks it early, and you can see with his batting, he gets the distribution of the ball on key most times.
Timed that jump beautifully as well. Now you got to have some good timing tomorrow, because as I said, it's Delhi Capitals for an action up against Sunrisers Hyderabad.
To MS, it's not so easy in T20 cricket to just say to yourself, oh, it's okay, I was playing a positive option, I was taking the positive option. When you've got 22 runs to get off 20 balls, you close that game out. End of story.
Wise words from a wise man, and we will leave it at that. We will see you tomorrow on Maruti Suzuki Cricket Live. Thanks for joining us, Keith.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for giving us your gyan.
Gyan?
Knowledge.